Hi, this video is part of the DCRC resource library. I am Luís Mendonça with Merck Animal Health, and today I'm going to show you how to have access to the calf table in DairyCom to evaluate the percentage of stillbirth in the herd. Also, I'll show you how to look at percentage of stillbirth in the herd according to the type of semen that's being used, and also according to lactation number. So for you to evaluate percentage of stillbirth in the herd in DairyCom, you basically have to go to the command line and type the command events. It's gonna pop up this box, and the option number 3, it's gonna be calf table. So in the option calf table, you're gonna have the information of stillbirth. Another way to get to this information, you go to the command line and you type events \3. That takes you directly to the calf table. So these are the two ways for you to get to this information. So the calf table, it's displaying the information on a monthly basis. As you can see for this herd here, it's displaying information for the year of 2018. The second column here is going to be demonstrating the number of fresh cows that they had on a monthly basis. Here's going to be the total number of cows that freshened for the year of 2018. And then where you're going to observe here the percentage of stillbirth, it's going to be in this column here. So here we can see 3% stillbirth for the year of 2018. You can actually evaluate the variation across the year. And this is basically a snapshot here for the year of 2018. You can also see the percentage of female calves that they had for these calvings, and in this situation here, it's demonstrating 67%. So as we can see from this herd here, we're having a lot of females being born. Definitely they're using some sex semen for managing reproduction in this herd. So usually what I like to see in this table here is percentage of stillbirth of 3% or less. I think it's acceptable if the herds are achieving roughly 5% stillbirth. Definitely I like to see the variation across each month to see if we're having some issues in specific times of the year. But when I start seeing numbers above 7%, 8%, this raises a red flag for me, and I would like to dig a little bit deeper to try to understand why the numbers are a little bit higher than what is expected normally. Another way for you to dig a little bit deeper into the calf table and looking at a stillbirth in a herd is basically looking at different lactations. So if you go back to the command line and you put events \3 for lactation equals 1, and then if we press enter here, this command is basically just going to be looking at stillbirth in animals that are in first lactation. So if we look at percentage that stillbirth here for the year of 2018 for this herd was 4%, so fairly acceptable. And now if we want to look at mature cows, basically we change the command line here for lactation greater than 1. So with this command here, events \3 for lactation greater than 1, we're looking at stillbirth events for the cows, the mature cows in this herd, which is 3%. Fairly acceptable numbers. Another aspect that we can evaluate in this table here is the percentage of twinning. So in this herd is 4%. Definitely we're gonna have some variation across herds, but this is a way for us to understand if that data is being collected. Are we seeing a lot of twinning in the herd or not? And as I already described here, the percentage of females from all the calves being born. Another way for you to further explore here percentage of stillbirth is actually you can focus on what type of sire was used to breed these cows, and what if these different sires, if it's using sex semen, conventional semen, or even beef semen, what is the percentage of stillbirth according to the type of semen that you use in the dairy. So basically you go back to the command line and then you type events \3 for previous sire conception greater than 511 age. So using this command here, events \3 for previous sire conception 511 age, you can evaluate what is the percentage of stillbirth for the cows that calved that were inseminated using sex semen. So in this situation here, 3% stillbirth for these cows that calved and were inseminated using sex semen. And also in this table here, you can evaluate what percentage of female calves were delivered out of male and female calves. So here in this situation here, for the year of 2018 in this specific farm, 88% of the calvings resulted in female calves. This specific farm was not only using Holstein, but was also utilizing Jersey semen to breed these cows. So basically, if I change here from 511H to 511J, we can observe here what is the percentage stillbirth for these animals that were inseminated with sex semen, Jersey sex semen in these cows that calved in 2018. As I already mentioned here, we can evaluate what percentage of females they had in the calvings. So this is another way for you to explore not only the overall stillbirth in the herd, but if you're using sex semen, what is the stillbirth percentage for these animals that are calving that were bred with sex semen. Also, if you're using beef semen, you can actually change here the command and include the command for beef semen, and then you can see if you're having some issues regarding that. Definitely we have different stud companies, and then depending on the farm that you're going to be looking at, or if you're breeding your cows utilizing another semen company, maybe you have to adjust what's going to be the code. So for example, for the folks that are using another stud company, maybe they'll have to use this type of command or other command. So you can adjust basically on which type of stud company you're using. We have different sex semens as well. So instead of using the code 5, you use the code 6 as the one that I have displayed here. So this summarizes here a few things that you can observe in DairyComp to evaluate what is the percentage of stillbirth in your herd, to evaluate maybe some red flags in the maternity, or if the results are being achieved as expected. And definitely we have to take into account not only the numbers here, but evaluate what's happening at the farm level. And also follow these calves and evaluate health of the calves in the first 14 days, and not only just look at what has happened here at calving. So I hope this video was useful for you. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to DCRC. We're happy to provide further information regarding this. Thank you very much.